These are the top 5 tile and grout cleaning mistakes to avoid. I'm reading from an outline of basically what I've been doing for the last 25 years when cleaning tile and grout, and what I see and what I can help people with, other than just coming in there and cleaning their floors and taking a fee and leaving a very good friend at the end of the job, and making sure that everybody's concerns are met in a very reasonable and effective way. So I'm going to take my outline and I'm going to go over it one by one. And what I'd like to get out of this is to help you avoid these mistakes that I see in just about everybody's home that I go to. Even the people that are immaculate are making some of these mistakes. And I'll briefly just touch on the 5 subjects I'm going to talk on. And the first one is using harsh chemicals. That's mistake number 1. The second one is mistake number 2, neglecting regular maintenance. Mistake number 3 is using the wrong tools. Mistake number 4 is not sealing the grout properly. It's really the tile and the grout properly. I cover both. And the conclusion is that clean grout makes a happy home. I mean, that's definitely the ultimate goal here, to keep your house cleaner. So let's start with using harsh chemicals. Highlight the dangers of using chemicals like bleach, pine Sol, Swiffer mop. All products that you find on your shelves really create more problems than the floors were before you started trying to clean them with the products. Stay away from all products. That's number 1. The only product really that I like to use is Blue Dawn dish soap and water and a microfiber padded mop. And you'll clean it with a wet pad and then follow it with a rinse only. So the wet pad is including your solution. Just one small dime-sized squirt of Blue Dawn dish soap is really all you're going to need when it comes to maintaining your floors on a weekly basis. I don't know about daily. Depends on how much activity you have in your home. But it would be nice to clean at least once a week. Picks up dog hair beautifully. It picks up the funk and the junk off the ground and does a nice job. I like the microfiber padded mop. Use it as a broom, or the pad just gets everything. You can take it outside and rinse the pad down on like a garden hose bib. If you don't have one of those, you can use like a bathtub, or a kitchen sink sometimes works as well. Okay. So stay away from all chemicals. That's really mistake number 1. Mistake number 2, neglecting regular maintenance, which I kind of just touched on. Your floors probably need service even with 2 people or less once a week. Don't be scared to use that microfiber padded mop, and use one that's accordingly to the size of your home. If you have 1,000 square feet and it's pretty much wide open, 38 inches is pretty good size. 36-inch padded mop is probably a good size. It's the same size as your door that goes into the front of your house, or wherever, whatever door you come through. That size you need in width. When you use these smaller apparatuses, like less than, say, 12 inches, your job is so much harder and longer. It's easier just to make larger swipes, especially if you don't have a lot of area rugs down. But neglecting this regular maintenance is really bad. What will happen is that the floors get greasier and grimier, especially with, like, if you're using these crazy products that have no rinse capability. They say, oh, you don't need any rinsing. You always need to rinse chemical off the floor. There's no such thing of a no rinse product, in my opinion. It just layers on their coating from hell. Okay, and then I come in there and say, geez, what have you been using on your floors? And 9 times out of 10, it's some crazy product like Swiffer, like Rejuvenate, like Quick Shine. Get rid of all that chemical. It's just going to ruin your floors. Okay. Mistake number 3, using the wrong tools. Yeah, don't use a deck swab or a deck bucket filled, one of those yellow buckets that you fill with water and you put a string mop inside of it or a spin mop. Wrong products. They're just going to make your floors filthier faster, and you'll be really wanting to call me sooner than later. I see so many houses that do that, and they swing this chemical along the edges and the baseboards of their floors. They make a nightmare of their house, and it's just not doing the job in a home. I used to use a deck swab when I was in the military, and it was a string mop, a large industrial size string mop, and I do see those in people's houses, but I really say, nah, it's not doing the job. Yeah, the microfiber padded mop is such a better apparatus. That string mop is just ruining your floors every time you do it, and then you dump some type of chemical in it. Oh my God, no, I'm not a fan of that at all. Now, if you have an impossible surface like slate tile or something really rough in texture, that may be your only choice as a deck swab. But 9 times out of 10 of the homes I see in Las Vegas, Nevada are ceramic, porcelain, travertine. Those are the 3 main surfaces. They're extra flat, even with texture tiles. I just think that would be your go-to every time, which is the flat microfiber padded mop over any other apparatus or cleaning product like Blue Dawn dish soap, which is the go-to clean product, and then follow with a rinse. Okay, so stay away from anything that sounds like mom and dad were using it, or something that you've tried in the past and it just doesn't get the job done. Including Pine Sol and any other disinfecting chemical can just ruin floors. They'll layer a film as well, by the way. Okay, mistake number 4, not sealing the grout properly. In case you don't know, what sealing does is it makes products repel and bead to the top of the surface. It basically protects your investment, your tile that you're on. Even on a resale home, if I come in there and clean your tile and grout, and I get it back to looking new again, 9 times out of 10, almost every time, the floor should be sealed. I typically offer clean and seal on every job I do because I think it's a very valuable product to help you keep your floors cleaner and get rid of permanent discoloring, particularly in the grout joints rather than the tile. Okay, it literally will form a layer of protection on not just your tile but your grout as well. I cover both, and I use a water-based product because it leaves the floors looking natural. There is no haze or smearing or coatings on the floor. If I use certain products, it will coat the floor. I have heard of guys using particular chemicals that are like a barrier or they're like a gloss, or they'll put down some type of urethane on the floor. I highly recommend to stay far away from that. That will start peeling and uplift over time, and reapplication is only going to make it worse. I don't recommend any of that coating that I hear tile and grout cleaning services putting down on your house, or even handyman. It's just going to ruin your floor, and eventually it could lead to a tear out, which is very costly. Okay, don't ever do that. The conclusion to all this is, clean grout in a happy home. Who wants to live in nasty looking floors and smelly and high odor and discoloration in the grout? The tile can be smeared, or it has some type of a coating on top of it. Just makes your life terrible. In other words, the smearing on top of the tile is a deterrent, especially if you have an open home like we have in Las Vegas, Nevada, where you can see from the front door all the way back to the sliding glass door. It just looks like not just an ice skating rink, but also as you see all types of blemishes in the material from products and shoes and bare feet, which presents another point. Stay away from all bare feet and shoes in your home. Try to have socks on your feet. That will help you maintain your floors longer. Most people want a happy home, and happy means just clean floors. And typically, if we have larger families, we want everybody to help out and do their part. I know that in my home, that's somewhat near impossible because kids and family and incoming friends that come and visit you. You're never going to keep a perfect house, but you can try your hardest, and this is where professional tile and grout cleaning service comes in. It helps you maintain your floors so you don't have to work so hard and potentially be on your hands and knees, because I hear about a lot of people on their hands and knees cleaning their tile and grout, and it just makes your life miserable, and at the end of the day you had just about enough of being down on your hands and knees or even cleaning your own floors. I can almost say this much: in all the 25 years I've been doing this and 10,000 jobs, when I'm done with the floors, people are impressed. They couldn't believe how much they recovered back to near new. Will it happen on every floor? Could I guarantee it? Anybody that guarantees it's a schmuck. It just needs more machinery and attention, which I bring, which is a truck mount. It's powerful. It's hot steam and suction. There's a special tool that comes into your house called a turbo. Gets the job done every time. I wouldn't buy a $100,000 operation unless I thought that it was going to be effective. Yeah, it's effective. People that I've done work for over the years are a little skeptical, and then when I'm done there, they look down the floor, so they're like, wow, thank you so much, Michael. And believe it or not, we end up friends forever. And I also try to help others who get into this business and tell them to do the same thing. Mopping buckets or anything that's subpar other than truck mounted outfits are going to be just that, subpar. Unfortunately, people don't always have the same money to start up a brand new business, and it takes a couple years before they can get the machinery that they want. The other issue is where's your floors located in your house when cleaning. If it's the first floor versus the second floor versus the 71st floor, there's going to be some problems. This machinery that I use is effective up to 3 floors. Okay, my machinery is made by Hydromaster. It is professional cleaning equipment designed for indoor, safe cleaning, tile and grout cleaning service. It has multiple uses, but tile and grout cleaning is really one of the go-tos for the machinery that I use, and it's dependable. I would say for anybody who really does want to get into business, to give me a call and I'll help you, be steered to the right direction of what to do and how to do it. But for somebody who's been doing it all these years, I can tell you from all these experiences of doing residential, commercial, ceramic, porcelain, travertine, and other types of services like shower stalls and countertops, believe me, I'm blessed to have this machinery, okay, to help you. And I'll probably leave a link down in my description below here. And I think that about covers it as far as the top 5 tile and grout cleaning mistakes to avoid, at least in Las Vegas, Nevada, where I've been for 35 years and in this business for 25. So I hope that really helps you. And if you thought this video was helpful, leave a like, or I've been making videos for a long time. I like making videos. Sometimes I become repetitive and I say more than I should, or people don't even finish my videos all the way to the end. But I try to be realistic, and really I'm unrehearsed. I speak off the cuff. I'm very good at talking, and I want to help people. I'm not there just to take money when I earn your business to do tile and grout cleaning. I'm just there to do my job, start to finish. My average job's an hour and a half set up to break down. Anyway, subscribe to my videos, and I come out with more good content like this to help the public. And I look forward to seeing you earn your business in the future. God bless. Good luck to you.